Ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, I think very soon we get some news about the Switch 2 directly from Nintendo. So in today's video we have a bunch of major leaks to cover, so let's just go and get right into it. So we are at that halfway mark of the year, and we have till March for this next Nintendo console to be announced. So when will this all happen? Well, in my opinion, I'm thinking something happens relatively soon. So we have a Switch 2 leak to cover today, as well as a huge Rockstar leak that has to do with a Nintendo Switch. So before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. Let's just go and get right into it. So one of my favorite things to do every single week, whether I make a video about it or I don't, regardless, one thing that I always do is I look up Nintendo patents. And I've been doing it so long that I actually know the days that they drop the patents and they release them, and I can find patterns about them being filed, and I like to compare them to other patents. And let's just keep it conservative for a moment. Normally a patent, even a small one, will have about 30 pages of information. Some of these patents though can go up to like 100 pages. You know, there's a bunch of information there. But the smaller ones usually actually have a little bit more information, because Nintendo's just kind of showing something, but they're not showing much because they don't want to release all the details yet. So when it gets smaller than like 20 pages, I'm like, okay, we have something very special here. So we have a smaller patent to go over today, and it's probably the smallest I've ever seen. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a patent right here, cartridge for game apparatus. We can all put two and two together, right? Cartridge for game apparatus, a cartridge for the game. This was published on the 16th, that's the day I'm recording this video, and it was filed on April 1st, April Fool's Day. And these are the inventors right here, and I love looking up the inventors to see what else they worked on. Not a lot of information from these two. So this is the first person here, Shinji Hirose. Shinji Hirose is a mechanical designer who's been working for Nintendo since 2010, and that's really all the information I can find on them. And here's the other person, Yuta Fujita, and some of their notable works: Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, Nintendo Switch, and the 3DS. Seeing they worked on the Switch and the 3DS, and putting two and two together, it's like, well, if they worked on those consoles, then what's this patent here for? Probably the Switch too. And the main reason why this is so interesting to me, because look how many pages it is. 3 freaking pages. And it's no information. It's strictly just a picture. That's it. A picture of a cartridge. 3 pages, no information, a single picture. Do I really need to say more here? It really doesn't look any different from the Switch cartridge. And let me try to use a big word here that I'll probably mess up. I'm sure there are some indistinguishable details. I really had to think about that one. There's probably something very minor that will allow us to work on the Switch 2, but not work on the Switch. But the Switch cartridges will work on the Switch 2. Makes sense, right? Okay. Let's move on to another massive leak. Rockstar and Nintendo. Not the strongest partnership or relationship, but there is something there. There's a couple Rockstar games on the Switch. I think we have LA Noire, Red Dead Redemption, and the GTA trilogy. I think Rockstar did all that. I know they own the games, but I think they had something to do with that. Regardless, Rockstar may be bringing GTA Plus to the Switch. Rockstar Games has updated the platform list for games included with GTA Plus to include Nintendo Switch, but is not currently used on the site. Rockstar may soon update these games on the Switch to be playable for free with GTA Plus subscription. And then here's the actual post, so I guess we could have just read this. And I guess that is what they have on the Switch right now. LA Noire, Red Dead Redemption 1, and GTA the Trilogy. If they do this, we're not just going to buy it for those 3 games. It would make absolutely no sense. I made a video like 2 weeks ago about games I would still love to see on the Switch, and I mentioned Bully and GTA 4. Both of these games would easily run on the Switch. They were both from the Xbox 360 era. Bring those over with GTA Plus? That would be insane. That would truly be insane. GTA 5? Not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I know we would like that, but it's not gonna run on the Switch. This really is awesome for a few reasons. One, like I previously mentioned, maybe get GTA 4 and Bully and maybe some other Rockstar stuff I'm just forgetting. And 2, this would solidify the partnership moving forward for the Switch 2. It's like, hey, this is already there. When the Switch 2 comes out, immediately get GTA 5. I'm not sure if the Switch 2 would be powerful enough to run GTA 6. If it could, then maybe there's a low performance mode and it could run on the Switch 2. But regardless, Rockstar and Nintendo working together, I think that's just a win for everybody. And then quickly, before we get out of here, just something that I wanted to kind of check out. Two things that I enjoy. Crocs, they're super comfortable, and Pokemon. It just makes sense that they would have a collab eventually. I've seen a bunch of like third-party stuff and custom stuff. Where are the official collabs? Well, we finally have that, so let's just check that out quickly. This is it right here. It's with 4 Pokemon. We have Jigglypuff, Charizard, Snorlax, and Gengar. At first I was thinking, why did they not use Pikachu? He's the most popular Pokemon. But I am kind of glad they went with some other Pokemon. And for a few reasons. One, Pikachu is kind of overdone, like everything has Pikachu. And 2, these colors look amazing. I'm a huge Charizard fan. I almost wish they would have picked a different Pokemon instead of Charizard. I'm not sure what, but Jigglypuff, perfect. Snorlax, absolutely amazing. Instead of Snorlax, I kind of wish we got Gyarados or maybe even Magikarp. And maybe instead of Gengar, even though I love Gengar, maybe like Mew or Mewtwo. But this is cool and this is great to initially get. And then, this just opens it up to so many more possibilities in the future. Very cool they went with Generation 1 as well. But, that is where the most nostalgia is. That's the most popular set of Pokemon. But regardless, man, I love Crocs and I love Pokemon. I will definitely be getting one of these. If I had to pick a single one, I would probably get the Snorlax. Simply because I think it would match with the most. But if you like any of these, let me know in the comments which one you would get. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all this information? Switch 2 news, Rockstar news, Pokemon Crocs. Start a conversation down below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you could. I would really appreciate a follow. And Friday night right here on YouTube, I will be streaming, hanging out with the community, giving away some eShop gift cards, and just having a fun time to celebrate 10,000 subscribers. So come hang out if you would like to. And I'm going to get out of here. You guys know me. I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.